My name's Jim Webber, and I work for Neo4j, the graph database company.
What has changed in big data in the last 12 months?
Last 12 months, wow, it's been kind of a busy year, right? So I was here in Big Data Spain almost a year ago, and it seems to have flown. But what I think has happened that's been massively disruptive in the last 12 months is graphs have arrived. So we've gone through an era of big data where we've had columns and keys and values and documents. We've done denormalized things in data. And over the last 12 months, I just hear graphs everywhere. People are talking about graph storage, graph computation, graph query. As someone that works in graphs, this is heartening for me. This is brilliant that people are now talking about this stuff. I notice here at the conference, even our logo is a lovely graph, and there's just graphs everywhere. And it feels like in the last 12 months that graph tech is really starting to come of age. And the next 12 months, I think that's only going to accelerate. Well, I mean, each has a purpose, right? Smart, big, small, whatever. It depends on the problem you're trying to solve. For me, actually, dark data is fascinating. So I've gone off piece now, but there's such a lot of data that we have where we can't make sense of it because the records are isolated, they're atomic, they're dispersed. And I think what's wonderful about graphs is that they can bring meaning to dark data by connecting the dots. And the famous example at the moment is the Swiss leaks. So the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists took a bunch of disparate dark data from HSBC, glued them together into a graph, and started to find people who are committing malpractice, started to find people who are committing fraud effectively against countries. And I think that kind of exploitation of dark data and bringing that dark data into the light is really where all the excitement is at in data at the moment. So it's early in the conference, right? And I haven't spoken yet. So it's great up until the point I speak, and then everyone's going to go home disappointed, I'm sure. But this morning at the conference so far, fantastic conversations with the attendees, a bunch of really quite enthusiastic, switched on people, great questions. The networking has been cool. I haven't yet had my cortado, so I'm not really up to full speed yet, but it's been a wonderful experience so far. And if it's anything like last year's, it's going to be a great couple of days.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, guys. Much appreciated.